Hello, stampers and crafters. This is Kevon from ktstamps.com, creating cards for you. And today is a fabulous Hump Day sketches. I am so excited to share this with you. So I just think that this is one of the best things that I do. I love it. I love being able to share it with you. I love being able to come onto Facebook and just, do something brand new. So we're going to get ourselves started today. Thank you. So our sketch is brought to you by Michelle Stoker-Scott. Thank you very much, Michelle. This is everything you need for your cards. Now, I did this just a little bit different as far as the design goes, but it's one that's well worth doing. And all my stuff is from the new catalog that is coming out May 5th. Pretty exciting. I love it. So we're going to get ourselves started. My first card looks like this. It is done with a suite that's called Valley in Bloom. And stuff that I have are Lily of the Valley, and this is the Photo Palmer stamp. And then I also have Lily of the Valley dies. Now, so this is the die that I used with this stamp. And then I did the To a Forever Kind of Friend. On the inside, though, I did these small little lilies and this great big leaf and just put it in the corner. And this is with the Designer Series paper. And the Designer Series paper is called Valley in Bloom. And this is where part of this suite comes into play. It's a beautiful suite. Okay, this is the green that I use on the front, and this is what the back looks like. This is my lilies, and that's what that back looks like. Let me show you some of the others. Some of these are, isn't this beautiful? Oof. I really love that pretty peacock in there. It's just beautiful. They also have Blackberry Bliss. This is some of the stems. Again, the back side. You also have this beautiful Lily of the Valley with this. Isn't this beautiful? I love this paper. Look at this. Wow. I love the checkers. Here's another one with the green in the back. That's what I already showed you. A lot of lilies with this beautiful green. I think it's probably a lighter color of the pretty peacock. So anyway, that is what is with that. I also used, this is called Shimmering Dots. And you can see that this is Coastal Cabana. This is Granny Apple Green, and this is white. So I like that too. That will go on. And then we have all our Stampin' Blends that we will just color in this before we attach it. Again, everything you need will be on my blog. So I'm going to put that to the side so you can see. And then we're going to get ourselves started. This is lemon, oh my God, how come I forgot this? And it is Lemon Lolly Twist, I think. This is just the insides. Here's one. And I got the little ones. Here's something that we're going to color in. This is our card base, and let me get that out. and that is Blackberry Bliss. You will need to use your Stampin' Cut and Emboss for that little tag that I had for this. So you'll stamp it and then you'll cut it out. And I think you can see I didn't do a very good job on the other side, so I just turned my paper over. So you always have that to do. So we're just gonna put in a nice crease. We're gonna open, let's just wait on that one. We're gonna take our lemon lolly and we are going to start with our, let me see if I can find the Stampin' Up one. I thought I lost that someplace and it seems like I did. So we're gonna, this is just a silicone pad. We're gonna take these, turn these over, and all I'm going to do is put some tape on it. And we're just gonna leave that right there. And when we are doing this, we're gonna try to make sure that we are from the same side and enough space from the same side. So as I lay this down, I want to try to make sure that my top and my bottom match, and then the side matches. And the side is more going to match with this one. I want to make sure that our lilies are going straight up and down. And we're just going to move it over a little bit so then everything matches up on the side. So that's what our first piece is. So we're going to take that, and this is going to be the front of our card. So we're going to add that on. I love these two colors together. So the lemon lolly looks beautiful with the Blackberry Bliss. Love that. So now this is going to be the inside. This is a 1/2 inch, okay, and it's just part of this designer series paper. And we're going to put that on the inside. So this is going to be our insert. And then I want to show you what I did. Oops. On my glue dots, I have all the little flowers that we're going to use. And I'm just going to bring in some tweezers. And I'm just going to start with the small one and put it right up the center. And all these are the glue dots. And so we're going to have these going off to the side. And I'm just building them up just a little bit so they look like they are going in a little bit of a stair step. And that's what I did on the inside. So that's our inside, and I just left it like that because I just wanted to give you the opportunity to write in there. And if you have other stamps, you can go ahead and stamp it in there. Sometimes I just like blank cards. And again, this is my glue dots. So now we are going to take the little flowers, and I've changed one of the colors. I went with the Blackberry Bliss, and I went light. And all I did, I'm just going around the outsides. And the other one was just a little bit too dark for me, because I really wanted the yellow to come out more than the purple color. Yeah. And let's try to stay within the lines. Okay, so that's what I did with the purple. And this is the light Blackberry Bliss. So now I am taking my, the flare part of my granny, and this is the dark. I really want the light granny. This is the fine point or the detailed. And so I want the flare part. And all we're going to do is this. Now, I want to show you something. Can you see my tip? That's time you need to replace your pen. So when this happens, you do want to replace that. And so I am going to switch it, and I'm going to stay with just my light piece. And you're going to be able to see the difference between the two. So this is going to give it a different look. And I think I do like the darker. And I got out a new one because I just decided that I really wanted to have one, a nice fine point, but two is I want to be able to leave it open so there is some different colors. So that was the granny. So now I took my fine point, and this is of Mossy Meadow because we really don't have any garden green, and all I'm going to do is go outside and just follow the outside of my leaf. That's all I'm going to do, and then I'm going to just outline it, and that's going to give it the darker colors. And I'm not really coloring it in, all I'm doing is outlining. And just letting it bleed. And then I'm going to take it, and I'm also just going to, the best of my ability, color the green up here to the purple. So that's what that's looking like. Thank you for everybody who are watching. Really appreciate that. So now I'm going to just take this, and I'm just going to give it a light color from the Lemon Lolly. And that is our beautiful flower. And yes, of course, I'm going to add some sparkle in there. I will use my Wink of Stella. And now I am just putting dimensionals, and they're just small dimensionals in there, so I can have this just lay towards the side. There we go. And I'm just going to take those off. I'll just go towards the side so you can still see. And you can't see the back, but there's some bleeding that went through, and that's exactly what I want, is for this to bleed. And you know, once you get everything cut and all your, I'm calling paper and die cuts and the coloring, everything goes really fast to put together. I used garden green ink on the inside, and I used the pretty Peacock on the outside. Oops. There we go. I wanted this just to go down a little bit further. So now I'm going to come back with my bigger dimensionals, and I'm just going to add those in the corners and along the line just to have them pop up, bringing my card back in. And I am just going to peel off the back. And I'm just going to stick that, I think I want to go, no, I want to go in the middle. There we go. Love that. Now I'm going to add my wink of Stella. And it may bleed just a little bit into each other. I just let that be okay. So that's what that looks like. I don't know if you can see the shine. There's a little bit. And then I am bringing in my I'll just take the back off. Taking this out, and then I am just bringing in some of the smaller Granny Apple Green, and I think I'm going to put this one over here. I like to put something by the sentiment so people can focus on the sentiment. Then I'm going to take another one and put it down by the side, and then one more and stick it over here at the other side of the flower. And our card is complete. I think it's just beautiful. I love the way that this card turned out. I think it is just a really pretty card. You know, with spring coming up, it can be a beautiful card for Easter. Just a nice birthday card. So those are my two cards that I did. All right, so we're going to move that out of the way. This is the next card. I love this card too. It's just really nice. All of them are a little bit on the plain side, but it's one that I really love. Now, we need to talk about this new designer series paper. This is called Velvet Meadow Specialty Designer Series paper. Ooh, and is it luscious, luscious, luscious. So on here, this is what I use to cut out these flowers. There's a die that will cut them out, but on the inside, they have some of the velvet, kind of velveteen, right in the center of these, you know, berry burst and bubble bath flowers. Oh, and they just feel so wonderful. So this is going to be a big seller, and you guys, you have to get some of this. Now, let me take out the rest so you can see. Here we go. We have, can you see the white that's raised? Again, this is the velveteen part. And it's just these beautiful flowers. You have the white that is velveteen. Oh, it's just so wonderful. Here's another color with the white all around. That is velveteen. So again, absolutely beautiful. And here's one that also has the white that is the velveteen. It is going to, it's going to be a big seller. And you know, it's really fun to put cards to it. And I think when people receive it and have that touch factor, oh, it's going to be fabulous. This is also part of the, oh God, what is this called? Velvet. I think it's Velvet Meadow Sweet. This is velveteen. And this is called the Velveteen Assortment Specialty Paper. And in here is this green, and the green, I think, is our new green. It's the Peaceful Pine, and I love it. And then we also have Bubble Bath, and then we have white. So here's the Peaceful Pine, and it feels so nice and soft. The next one down then is our Bubble Bath. And again, I'm a huge Bubble Bath fan. And then our last one will be our white. And let me get that out so you guys can see. And it's almost just like a white. Oh. There you go. Oops, let's go this way. These are beautiful. So we are using that with this card. I really wanted to play around with this and make sure that you guys got a chance to get some sneak peeks on what's coming up. We also have, these are low profile sparkle dots. They're not really with this suite, but I loved using the Darling Duckling with that. I just really feels that it gives these just a little bit to pop. And I think yellow and the pinks are beautiful together. This is the Flowering Meadow, and I know that the bundle is together. So these are, this is the flower from Matte Design. I just used these dies and took them out. But I wanted to have just where this is, I wanted to have just a little more of a space there, or a bigger sentiment. So I used the scallop blooms and just used the thank you. So that's what I used on this card. So the inside is some of this beautiful velveteen. What did I use for this? You're a Blessing. Oh, and the You're a Blessing is from the scalloped blooms. This one then, I used some of the paper down below, and there's wherever there's little white ones is where the velvet is. So I just used that on the inside. This is Berry Burst. This is some Bubble Bath. This is our Peaceful Pine. Velveteen paper, and this is just the Valley, no, what is it? This one is the Velvet Meadow. So we're going to start to put that together. We are going to adhere these together. So we have that Peaceful Pine. Doesn't this look beautiful with the Bubble Bath? Oh, and it just feels so nice. Love the feel of that. So again, I tried to get the same spacing all the way around, but this one I'm going to have to move just a little bit closer. So this one's going to go over just a little bit more. Okay, just going to go with it. I needed to bring it down just a little bit, but you know what? We're cool. So now I already stuck these together. So I cut out two, and then I laid this one down, had the other one over at the side, put this one on top. So you just had a lot just to say thank you for. And I only did one of the dots right by the sentiment. On this one, I'm gonna bring this one over just a little bit because I think I put this one a little bit close to the end. We'll see. I brought this one down and I don't know if I can get it up. Let me see if I can get it. There we go. I'm going to move that up just a little bit. There we go. I want to have just a little bit showing down below. And we're just going to run this up. Put this on the card. Before we do anything, I want to make sure I should have done this in the first place. There we go. We have this. Then we are going to take our yellow and we're just going to add a couple of yellow. We're going to add them right by the side. And what that will do is that, for me, it just has it brings out this yellow on this side. So you kind of get this kind of feels like it's a little bit brighter. That's why I did that. All right, this is so exciting. We're almost done. And then I'm bringing in my clear Wink of Stella, and all I'm doing is going around in a circle. Yes, I know that we have some velveteen in here. I'm just gonna go after that anyway. I loved velvet when I was growing up. I had a velveteen skirt that my grandmother made me when I was singing in a girls' choir, and it was beautiful. We had a light lavender top and a beautiful purple, dark royal purple skirt, long skirt. It was beautiful. I love that outfit. But because it always had my favorite colors. What can you say? And there is the sparkle on the flowers. And that's my last card. Went together pretty doggone fast. So here you go there. And you guys know how much I absolutely love making cards for you. I know I say this every single week, but it's true. And I like this. I like what I'm doing. So now I'm going to take this card and the card we created today. So these are 2 cards that we made today. And I just really like them. And again, I love making cards for you. That's my big old mantra that I have. Please like me, follow me, give me shout outs. Let me know how you feel. If there's some design that you would like me to create cards to, please, please, please ask me to do that. I'm here for you. So I just want to say happy, happy, happy hump day. I hope that you guys have a great rest of the week and a wonderful weekend. Again, my name is Kevon. I'm from www.ktstamps.com. That's also where you will find all the measurements and everything that you need and everything that I used. And my motto is creating cards for you. Big old hugs and loves, guys. Take care.